Hey everyone! I hope you're enjoying that snow out there. It's pretty awesome. It kind of inspired me to come up with what we're going to do today. So I'm going to give you some supplies. If you don't have all the supplies that I'm going to show you, then we can improvise. So I'm just going to give you some options, and I'd like you to get creative with it if you can. So here are the things you're going to need for today's project. A black marker, a white piece of paper, these three colors of construction paper, so a piece of orange, brown, and black. Again, if you don't have them, that's totally fine. Just grab something to color with. So if you have crayons or colored pencils or something like that. You need some glue. Or a glue stick will work as well. And then look around your house. Look in your cabinets. Look at your toys, things that have like a circular shape. We're going to use those to do some tracing. So I've got this container, which is just a cottage cheese container. Or there's this yogurt container, which is also a circle. Or applesauce, you can use that as a circle. And it doesn't need to be 3 different sizes. These are the ones that I found around my house, so I'm going to use those. But also, if you don't have any circular containers, you can't find anything with a circle shape, you can always just free draw them too. So it's not necessary to have them. The last thing is something that you may or may not have at home. If you have them, awesome. If not, then we can just improvise. So these little guys, some cotton balls. If you have any cotton balls at home, grab those too. And let's get started. So the first step is we're going to get our snow person on the page. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my biggest container and I'm going to put it right up at the bottom. And again, if you don't have a container, you can always just draw a circle at the bottom of your paper. Then I'm going to grab my next size, and I'm going to put that one right on top of the other circle. And then the next step is I'm going to use my smallest one. And I'm going to run off the page. So I'm going to make, actually I'm not going to use the smallest one. So if you don't have something to trace, you can just draw the circle yourself. So then the next step, we'll be getting some of the things you put on a snowman. So what can you think of that we put on a snowman? We need a carrot nose. So take a piece of orange piece of paper, and I'm going to draw out a nose that's shaped like a carrot. Put in a carrot nose. You can do it in different shapes too, just a triangle. Like that will work. And then you're going to want to cut that out. Next, you're going to grab your brown piece of paper, and we need to get some arms. So I'm going to cut out some strips, very skinny strips. So about that size. I'm going to do one more. I'm going to put those over to the side till I go back to kind of adding all these things to the piece. And then what does Frosty have? I believe Frosty has a hat. So I'm going to cut out a square. And then I'm going to cut out a long triangle. So right now we've got our long triangle, our square, our carrot nose, and then 2 skinny strips. And then we're gonna kind of put our snowman together. So I'm gonna grab my glue. And take the long skinny strip. I'm gonna put that on my snowman's hat. Take this one. And you paste it right on top. You see how the hat comes up there? So it looks like his hat. It's a little tilted, but that's okay. And then if you have the cotton balls, what I want you to do with the cotton balls is you pull them apart. So use your pinch fingers and pinch and pull. And you can make it more puffy and kind of spread it out. And it starts to look a little bit like snow. So I'm not going to do the whole snowman with this, the snow person, but if you've got a lot of cotton balls, you can do it that way. I'm just going to put this on the bottom. So let's be the bottom part of my snow person. So I'm going to use this kind of glue for the cotton balls. Again, if you don't have cotton balls, then you can just use the drawing that you've got. So that's how the cotton ball piece will look at the bottom. And then I'm going to put on my snowman's arms. So the snow person's arms are made out of sticks, right? And so this one's a little bit long, so I'm going to trim that one up and kind of cut it into a couple different pieces. So it stays on the page. So that's one arm. The other one on there. So then I cut out a long piece, and then I had a little shorter piece to make those arms. And then I need to get a face on the snowman. So I'm gonna take the nose. I'll put it right in the center there. And then I'll take my black marker and I'm going to put 2 eyes and a mouth. And I love the snow, so I'm going to make a smiling snow person. And the other thing that a snow person has, it's got the 3 buttons. So I'll make 3 black circles here. background on it. Some snowy hills. And then maybe you'll put some trees in the background. Get creative and think of what else would be in your snowy scene. A tree in there. Put another tree over here. And trees are just made as triangles, right? So you can do triangles like this. So then that's your finished snowman. Now remember, if you don't have the things to trace with, you can always just use freehand drawing. So without using the trace materials, I'm going to show you how to draw it. So you want to do a small circle up top, a medium-sized circle in the middle, and then a big circle at the bottom. And then you can put the ground line, and you can start with that as your template. And the other thing is with the cotton balls, if you do decide to have cotton balls and you want to do the whole body in cotton balls, you want to remember, pinch and pull, pinch and pull. And then when you glue it down, like say you were to put this one in the center here. Once you glue that down, since you can't draw the buttons on here, you can cut them out of your black piece of paper that we got. So I'm going to take this piece of paper and I'll cut out little circles. So I want 1, 2, 3. I might need to trim them up a little bit. See, that one's not a complete circle. Trim this one up a little bit. Trim this one. And then when we're doing this, you want to glue, you can put them right on top of it. I forgot to glue this down. Tap. And get the others glued on there. So this is what it would look like if you did all of the cotton balls. Then you would do the same thing for the face and the same thing for the bottom part. And it's where you, instead of drawing in the different components, you will cut them out of black paper. And then too, if you don't have any construction paper, but you have cotton balls, you can actually draw on some of this stuff. So like I can draw on my arms. And draw on this arm. And I can draw on my carrot nose. So again, here's another option. Let's do freehand, or you can do the tracing. But either way, have fun with it. Make a real snowman after if you can, because there's a lot of fun snow out there. But I hope you all are having a good winter season. Hope to see you all soon.